Hello, it's Bud. This lesson we're going to explore the 3D puffing tool. See if we can learn a little bit about how it works and how we need to make our decisions. So I'm going to bring up Designer, and I've already got something outlined, and I've um, applied a cutout so that I could hide the rest of the board, just to make it a little easier on what we're doing. So let me just make this just a little bit bigger, center it here, go to the puffing tool, and we've got 5 choices: none, a curve, a bevel, a flat, and a bubble. Let's start with the bubble, and by default it's in the middle. I'm going to make the depth as deep as I can. I'm going to put a 0.7 on there. And you can see it's working. I'm not going to pause, I'm just going to let it do its real-time thing here. And we see now, if I click out of this, tilt this a little bit, that's with the bubble in the middle of its options for how the side angles are. Let's run it all the way over to the most radical here and see what we get. And we can see that change. So now let's run all the way back the other way. And we see what we got there. See, we got a pillar there in that respect. Okay. So now let's go to the flat. And we're going to leave it in comparison to this last one we just did. And by golly, that's not what I want. Let's see if I go the other way. Well, I'm not sure it's doing anything. I can't see any difference. Let's put it in the middle. There. Okay. So now let's try it again. Come all the way back over to here. That's not going to do me good. So let's bring it over the other way. That doesn't do me good. So I've got to play someplace around the middle. Let's put it just a bit left of the middle. Okay. And let's do a little bit right of the middle. Okay. So there I can see a difference. Let's look at this again. That's to the right of the center line, or the middle of its potential. And if I come back over here to the left, I can stop this any place I want. So I can get the angle that I want. Okay. So that's the flat. Okay. So I guess I found out that I want to start in the center of this and make sure that this thing does something. Get a bevel. Okay, that's like sides of a triangle. And I don't have a choice on the angle on that one. Okay. So let's come up here to the curve. Okay, I can see slight indications of lines. So let's go radical here where I can do what I want. Can't tell much there. Let's go the other way. Okay, I can see a subtle thing there, but I do see the lines, which are on the sample picture. You can see the lines on each one of these curve, flat, and bevel. The only difference is how the very top is. The very top on this one's a curve. This one, it's coming up to like a chisel point. And this one has a flat top on it, like a mesa. And then you've got the bubble. So, if I'm on the curve, and I come to here, center, just a matter of what it looks like. So if I go back to my bubble, oh, didn't need that. Okay, you're going to hear it. How about them apples? I've got mail waiting. Okay. So we've pretty much gone through and looked at each one of these and know that I can move this slider and see what's going on. It has to be colored, otherwise it doesn't apply. If it's gray, it's not available. And on some, it looks like you see the most change within the center. On others, you see a change all the way across. But I can select the type of puff that I want. If I want total round, I do the bubble. If I want a slight line on the sides of each corner or whatever, then I will do the curve or the bevel or the flat. And that seems to be what we can learn about the puffing tool. I hope that helps.